Okay, how's it going, everybody? My name is Smokeydrago, and I have been doing a healer-only climb on my stream, which is linked down below if you want to go check it out. During that climb, I have been struggling with getting past Platinum. Normally, I'm about a Diamond to Master player in regular Storm League on my main account, but on healer-only, I've gone from Bronze to Platinum, and I'm finding it kind of hard to pass the Platinum line. And I asked one of my friends, another Twitch streamer named FrostyWind, to coach me to see what I'm doing wrong exactly. If you enjoy this content, make sure you go check out both him and I. Links are down below, and hopefully you enjoy. If you want to come check out my climb to see how I'm doing after this coaching session, feel free to as well. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
You don't take it, you get a carry, just stuck at landing Stukov W. That's mostly how it goes with Stukov, honestly. If you miss your W's a lot, not going to perform as good, and therefore, the game you could have carried will be harder to carry, because you just can't hit your W. You're going to get used to the timing, though, mostly. Okay, so first of all, you have a Zivu, so it's going to be an auto loss.
Oh, trust me, it's lost for a different reason.
Got Kira, Zul'jin. Okay, so Kira's definitely gonna be there. So, oh no, Yasuo for sure. That's a really weird combo they have.
I remember it's a platinum game, so you're saying for sure, but
who's your solo here then? Wait, what? Your team literally didn't draft a solo here.
This is why my chat requested to coach this game, because I was like, I don't know what to do. Solo is not the reason why we lose, though, so it does make for an interesting game. In fact, we do win solo.
Okay. Alright, straight off the bat, you're Lara's trolling. Something you have to keep in mind, though, when taking reactive this game, I think reactive is always good. And with reactive, I feel with Stukov, you can be mildly aggressive here and there, right? You can slap some bitches. The whole reason why you can't be aggressive this game at all, ever, is because of Garage. So what you want to do here is you want to actually play back this game. You still want reactive, though. Reactive is still really good.
Yes, I want reactive because of the Garage, in case he throws me.
Yeah, in case he throws you, exactly. But in most cases, you always want to try to get a little bit in front and slap some people if your tank is being focus instead. You don't want to overcommit though in most of the time when you go attack with Stukov. Obviously you don't want to go ahead of your tank, slap them, and then get caught out. That's a mistake a lot of people do. Always just try to auto attack when the opportunity comes up, and then you can get free damage out of it. Here you basically are just gonna play back, and you're gonna have to press Q and then just combo with your Diablo, or try to blind combo with WE on yourself. If you land W's on Garrosh, that's really good, because Garrosh won't be able to walk up, he won't be able to get to your teammates. So Stukov's pretty good into Garrosh if you're playing pretty backline.
Should you ever go the ranged auto attack with Stukov against Garrosh?
No.
Okay.
But even then, his Q range is still bigger, and then he'll be able to get you.
Gotcha, okay.
Hey, Benevolent. There you go, that's a good combo. Unfortunately, your team did not follow up literally anything on that. So also, one thing you need to know about Stukov is knowing when to pop your trait, right? Because sometimes what a lot of people do is that they rather wait for the Qs to spread and then hit a W and then an E and trait, right? So they can get the slow. But sometimes you need to hit the heal button immediately so you can save a teammate in dire need. Here for Diablo, if you had a Q and a trait, you just Q him and then trade him immediately so he doesn't die. Even though you waste your cooldown on just him, at least he doesn't die. So you gotta be very, very intuitive on this and just think about, like, in a split second, do I need to heal everybody instantly and hit my W, or do I have time to hit my W and E them? So you gotta try to calculate that a lot, which is pretty difficult, but it comes with experience in playing Stukov for sure. When you're playing against, or with, with a hero that has a lot of displacement, and you see that they do not ever cooperate with you, where, like, for example, ETCs keep pressing W's on their slide, or Diablo keeps queuing, flipping, then flipping again, right? And then you're trying to combo off your W. Usually at that point, what I would do is I would just wait. I will wait for all the displacement cooldowns to go off, and then I will hit my W before I do a raw W.
Okay.
That's in case of your teammates don't know how to just Q, wait for you to hit your W, and then combo. That's just
luckily my teammates don't even use their abilities, so.
Okay, then that's good. Okay, best case, always follow with your tank if it's easy to follow up. Second case would be to just raw combo it and wait for the teammates to use their abilities if they just displace them everywhere. Okay, let me see this. Oh, yeah, okay.
I just barely miss it.
Oh, yeah, I thought you hit that. Okay, I saw that. Your Diablo went for it too. Unlucky. All right. So yeah, basically, it looks like you're forced to solo mid lane, so you never want to do that, unfortunately. But the reason why I think is because all your teammates are going top for some reason. And I think and I think the reason why is because you guys don't have a solo laner, so you have to soak down middle. Any case here, don't be afraid to slap him a little bit. When you press the W on him and then you're close to him, just slap him a little bit because you'll do way more damage to him and he won't be able to get away with you. You haven't taken your level 4 yet. Bad Carmen, really good into Zul'jin. Rhaegar would counter Bloodlust quite well, and it also countered the gas autos. Oh, make sure to E before you D.
Yeah, just throw them inside the silence. Makes sense.
So it's always going to be, the combo will always be Q first, so you can heal your teammates, right? As it's spreading. You press your W, E on top of them, and then you trade. Make sure that they're slow. Yeah, this game is really weird. I think the reason why it's weird is just the fact that you guys don't have a concrete solo laner. Even though you win top, you lose elsewhere because you're forced to soak, and you don't really want to do that yourself.
Yeah, that's
on this
what I
map.
struggle with a lot in my climb, especially at platinum. Like in gold and under, I had like 100% win rate just because I'd soak lanes and rotate.
Right.
But here, I can't tell when I should soak versus rotating with my team.
Yeah, Dragon Shatter is very, very tricky map. Most teams would actually end up just having a solo top and then having either a really hard wave clear hero such as, let's say, Orphea or even a Roamer, Maya, or Genji. You soak middle. In this case, I definitely think it'd be Nazeebo for sure, and then you, Diablo, and Ming just 3-man bottom. That would have been the perfect rotation combo, and then Lunar just solo lanes here. Honestly, hitting raw W's are the only thing that's probably going to save you here, and don't feel bad if you don't hit raw W's because it's really hard to hit raw W's sometimes. In most games, you will always follow up your W's with a tank, no matter what. So a tank stuns ETC, Joe, slows or whatever, you'd always follow up with W, then you E, and then you D, and hopefully your team's able to kill them. Other than that, that's all you can do, and just pray. Yeah, so here you can smack some people. You pop your traits really good. Your team should have targeted the Gasol right now, and then you got to be very careful here. Just back up. I think you had time to Q.
I think I did too, yeah.
Yeah, so you need to do it a little bit sooner. I like that too. You're checking bushes, which is nice. I guess your Diablo definitely won't do that.
That's a diamond.
Oh no! Did he just dive in there by himself?
No HP.
He's probably gonna blame you for that because he didn't go with him 100%. Yeah, so here you need to be careful. You gotta hit raw W's. Like I said, it's hard to hit too because like it has like a little wind up like lag time as it's traveling. So yeah, the travel time. So you need to get used to that. And that's one thing why I like playing Ana and Stukov, and that's why I play them a lot together in different games, because it's kind of the same thing because you need to calculate the speed of the Ana E. Same thing here with the Ana W. The sleep and the postule, it's pretty much something you need to get used to with experience as you're playing. Once you get the hang of the speed, you'll be able to hit raw pretty much. One thing you don't have to be afraid of doing is also hitting raw E's just randomly in the middle of some fights. Say you already used your Q and your W and you needed to insta heal, you didn't have time to silence. Make sure you still use your silence in a fight somehow. For example, let's say like they're all ganging up on the Diablo and they're surrounding him. Just drop the silence near the Diablo, make sure nobody can use abilities next to it so they're forced to back away. You can actually peel with Stukov pretty well with the silence. Oh man.
Yeah, I could have used my D if I had fast reaction time.
Like I said, you gotta get a little bit more used to it. I know sometimes you want to hit your W and then also trade, but as soon as you see that Ming low, you want to hit trade and you don't want to hit your W because you need her to live. If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely it does. Yep.
Oh man, dude. I feel like you actually do hit a lot of W's here. Your teammates just never are with you to follow up with anything. You're hitting good abilities. You got targeted this game, which is really good, I think, into this comp. Most of my games, though, I do end up taking the big arm in case it's really hard for me to be able to step up and get the reset on targeted. And if I have a good tank to be able to follow up with it too. So both talents are good, don't get me wrong. Both talents are good. I run them both, depending on the situations in the game. Really surprised your DK is going top.
It's the most platinum game you could possibly ever get. I try to shock call them like, hey, go bot, but they don't listen, so I'm just kind of lost.
Yeah, you gotta try to wing it as much as possible and try to combo.
Yeah, and here I didn't want to go top just because I know that there's no reason to ever go top. But I have to as a healer.
Yeah, because you have to heal him. Exactly.
This was specifically the moment that people were like, yeah, you should really submit this as a review because you have no idea what to do.
Yeah, honestly, the thing you do here is definitely send Lunar top, Nazeevu mid, or have him roam top in mid,
Yeah.
and then the 4 of you either bottom or the 3 of you bottom.
No, yeah, I know what should happen hypothetically, but in the situation when this does happen, do I rotate with them top? Or?
In the situation where this happen, you try to soak as much as you can. Definitely, I would have to say soak as much as you can for sure. But if a team forces themselves top and they force fights, you have to go with them no matter what.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, because they're going to die. So the XP that you soak middle will not matter because they're all going to die anyways. So you need as the healer to your job to keep them maintained and make sure that they do not die. But in this case, your team is just brawling out of their minds. You want to stay with them no matter what.
At least we got the top wall, you know.
How do you guys lose this?
Oh, not only do we lose this hard.
Oh wow, you guys are ahead though. Let's see what the mistakes happen. Oh, Lunar is being split hard. Oh, I would not invade that.
I agree with you. But we got the camp.
Oh no, he messed up his APOC combo.
Yeah, see, I was trying to like follow up on his APOC with his W. I thought he was gonna stun, but no.
Yeah, okay. That's what I mean. Wow, you actually lived. So that's what I mean when it's kind of hard to step up, right? It is kind of hard to step up to try to combo because people will be able to punish you for doing that. So you need to make sure you see where all the enemies are positioned before you try to do a WE root combo. So here's a little example of what I mean by positioning. You know Garrosh is alive. You know he's going to walk up to you. So you are mailing the fort. Here, what I would do is I would melee the fort because we see that Zildjian's here. We see that Rhaegar is here, but we don't know where Garrosh is, right? I would auto-tank the building 2-3 times, but I don't necessarily need to do that because I'm pretty sure regardless with the DPS that we have, it's okay to do it. And I instead would stand here in the back just waiting for them to come over. That way I don't get out of position and I don't get thrown and I don't get engaged on. Because if I'm here, the Garrosh could easily walk up to me, look for me, and throw me instead. So for example, now you see them, you are on the tower, so you're kind of out of position here. You need to start backing out immediately. In fact, I would have started backing out as soon as I did a slap or two and just circle around here and hang around here. They don't need my damage.
I like how the Naz's hard thing right in the middle of all this happening.
See, there you go. So there you go. Because of that, they're able to catch you now. And that is the worst case scenario. Thank God your Diablo peeled for you, but he probably perishes for that too. That's a good shove as well. Oh, see, he is looking straight. See, that is the reason why that happened, because you overstayed attacking this tower when it's unnecessary for you to do that. As the healer, you don't really need to auto-attack things. It's a good react to the Ballista Spore, though. It kind of saved your life. Kind of, not really. There we go. One more decimate and you're done. Oh, man, unlucky. What the heck? I've never seen that before, actually. Let me see that again.
Right there.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. That would have been so punished if it was a Diamond Master game.
Yeah.
So yeah, here what you're trying to do now is just try to hit you and your W on at least one person so you can get the production.
Yeah, I hit 2 there. I don't realize it. I don't think. Actually, no, I do actually get it off because I wait for it to tick.
That's really smart, by the way. I tend to do that a lot too. So one thing that you could also keep in mind is if you hit 2 people when you take that talent, but when you press Q and you hit 2 people with your W and you know that your teammate isn't really that in danger, you can wait. You can wait till the next rotation of hitting your Q and your W for one person and then press straight so you can get the cooldown and do it over again. So there's really no rush into doing that. Really good route. Are you?
I'm telling you, I don't think I belong in platinum, but I don't know.
I like how you pinged
here
it.
for a few days.
I like how you pinged it too. I feel your rage. You feel your fury. I know he was low, but again, be very careful. If these 3 were smart enough, they could have turned on you and tried to kill you.
Okay, I didn't even consider that.
Yep. Because for some reason, I'm assuming because of the dragon, your team has just completely abandoned you.
Yep.
And now you are left alone. This is fine. At this point, I would have just let the silence go and just run back completely because I would not risk these guys to try to kill me. Ooh, oh my goodness. Wait, did he just zombie barrier himself? That's a 150 AQ play, dude.
I'm pretty sure I ended up shoving someone here. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
There's one thing I do have to mention though on your ult choice here. I always end up taking Spelling Swipe against Bloodlust because that's a hard disengage for us. That way we're able to get away. I don't know how often it was used here. Shove is still good against definitely Garrosh, Rhaegar.
My only problem with like shove against Garrosh keeps him away from the team and Kira. Flame Swipe definitely would have been better here against the 5-stack.
So you guys are backing out a little bit. Oh, you walk in front of him. Okay. Oh, and then you no, Smokey, no, yeah, you don't want to do that. Like I said, be careful. This is the situation I'm talking about where you don't want to look for WE combos when they're this close to you. Oh man. Yeah, and then it crosses that flank. Ooh. Yeah, so be very careful when you do that. You do not want to try to hit W. Terrible, terrible. What?
That was my reaction too.
Oh wait, okay. So the Ming thankfully cleans up. Thankfully. Holy shit. Good root there, but unfortunately no teammates.
Yeah, land them when no one's watching.
Oh, you need to run. Get out of there. There we go. Good job.
Is it right for me to silence that? Because
No.
that way I stay ranged? It's not for damage, it's just to stay safe.
No. I'd say no anyways. You always want to save your silence for the enemy instead.
Okay.
Unless you use a silence for like Rexus or a big Drake wave or something like that, then yeah, I understand. Oh, run. Oh, don't W. No, Smokey. Okay, you're good.
It's just a reaction.
Exactly. You don't want to do that. I know it looks like you can, but he can catch you even if you WD. The only reason you're allowed to do that ever is if you're not mounted. You're not mounted and you're running, then yeah, do that. Your entire team is like everywhere on the map. Ooh.
I was gonna back off, not run towards.
Okay. There's also one thing I want to mention about our root combos too. When you know for a fact that you don't have any damage, any at all, to follow up with it, don't even bother with the silence. Just press the in run or just hang out with your teammate. Although in the case where they were like more on top of your Ming, then yeah, you want to try to silence that so they don't get on top.
Peel rather than setup. That makes sense.
Exactly. Peel rather than setup. Exactly. What the heck is that guy doing? There we go. See? Oh, you could have probably eat that there. Now, see, your entire team was there. You definitely could have eaten that and been able to read it.
Knowing this team, they still wouldn't have focused.
I mean, even then, if they see it, they could have probably focused it. Even then, if they saw it. If it wasn't any other team, they would have gone for it for sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if this was higher rank, I would have expected like an APOC follow-up too.
Exactly.
But
that's a really perfect root scenario too. Like, definitely could have been a pick off. And if they try to blow us, I'd say you definitely try to shove them away for sure. This is where Flailing Swipe comes in play. You get the kill, try to root, and if you can't get it and they blow us, you just massive Flailing Swipe away and you run away. You know that Diablo came out of here, so they're not chasing him anymore, and you're safe here with your teammates. You can root this, they can kill him, and then you won't be punished for it because there's no one nearby. Now, this is a shitty fight. You should not take this. You need to wait for your cooldown to come up too, especially your W and your Q. Ooh, good job. He ice blocked, literally on top of them. I see why he APOC now. He want to do. Yeah, I see. All right, everything's a disaster here.
Yep.
Dude, cancel the freaking ice block. He APOC for me.
He got scared of his own APOC, okay?
Okay. In this case, honestly, what I would do is just full on retreat and then screw the mouse. I would just run for the freaking hills, dude. Sometimes you just have to do that. I would not commit to a fight here anymore. Yeah, you guys should have just ran. No, Diablo, no, just run.
Yeah, I knew that he was dead. I didn't want to go in, but I had to save the Diablo at least.
Okay.
I think we have to do it, but I think.
How did he not? Oh no!
One auto.
One auto. Okay, get Ruben run. There we go. That's what you need to do. Oh, but you got boom kick. Okay. You guys definitely would have had that fight if the Nazeevu canceled Ice Block. I can guarantee you that you would have won that fight if you canceled Ice Block earlier and actually put some damage out.
Yeah, I think we could have won that fight, to be honest. And then Lenara rotates in and we still lose.
Smack. I like that. I see when you can punish people like that, definitely go ahead and do it and give them a little smack. I think you guys could have definitely wiped them for sure.
It's a real flat game.
That is tragic.
So right here in this moment, I know that we're going to lose DK, but I want to save the keep wall bot lane, so I clear catapult. Is that stupid to do as a healer?
No, that's not dumb.
Oh,
that's really good. Actually, Stukov's really good at clearing Catus, so go ahead and hit the Catus, and you can even leave the wave it by itself unless someone else took it. Okay, please tell me you guys wait for 20s before you do anything. Oh, careful there. You want to be with your team. Remember, you want to be out here by yourself? You're going to be out of position.
Yeah, I was trying to actually bait back the Garrosh there to try and peel for them top. There's no way
my lord. Yeah. Okay.
That's the reason why I tried to slow him down, because there's no way I was going to run after them doing that.
Dang, okay, I see. Honestly, this wasn't even your fault. The reason why you guys lost that here is because everyone literally split. You died here because you tried to peel, but then they, like I said, they caught you off guard, which is you don't want to do. And so you know that the silence, it's really good to take Deckard stun staff into that, because even though you're silenced, you can still auto tech, you can stop her from doing it.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I want to talk about the level 16s real quick. So usually Super Strain, yeah, it's really good if you're going against a stun heavy team. In this case, actually, they're not really that stun heavy aside from Garrosh Q. So I would take Pox Populi because it keeps your armor uptime when you take Magic Armor. And it also ends up energizing with Reactive Ballista Spores. Because since you pop trait, you get another Q for 3 more seconds. And say you take a lot of damage during the time too, then you can pop your trait again while the healing is on everybody at the same time. So you can kind of pop it twice. So let's say you're against like ETC, Uther, or heroes that just have consistent stuns, then yeah, you definitely, or Roots, yeah, you definitely want Super Strain. And you know why I think this talent is really good against this hero? It's because not a lot of people know this, but Super Strain does not have a cooldown. If you press Q on somebody and they have the posture on them, no matter how many times they get stunned, they will heal for that. So like if they're in a mosh, you're gonna keep healing over and over and over again if there's a Q. Oh, by the way, never take Universal Carrier. That talent is absolute hot garbage. Yeah, it's such a bait. It's such a bait because it just lowers your healing. It will destroy the value of taking top off, destroy the value of any of these. Many people think Biotic Armor with Universal Carrier is good, but it's actually not. The reason why is because you want your armor uptime as high as possible. With Universal Carrier, the Q will stop for 3 seconds and then it will spread back to them. That means they get a downtime of 2 to 3 seconds. Aside from Pox Populi, they'll get an extra 3 seconds. I want to see how this fight turns out.
I would like to point out that Gazlo is in fact top lane.
Yeah, you guys definitely should engage that. Wait. Oh, I think the Kira really messed you guys up there.
Yep. It's because the Lenara went in too hard. Forced my hand.
Yep. Oh, wow, you got targeted by the Kira hard there. You had no peeling. Unlucky. Yeah, it kind of forced you to step up and try to heal her, and then the Kira found the opening there. That's really unlucky. Alright, I can see pretty much the rest of this. I don't think I need to finish watching this. Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, you didn't play that bad with Stukov. You just gotta watch your positioning more, especially when you're against tanks like Garrosh, ETC, stuff like that. You wanna get slid and all that. Well, Smokey, I gotta get going.
Alright, well, thank you so much for coaching me.